one day they're gonna have to stop calling me somebody's ex. I don't know if that means I have to date someone else publicly. I eventually they're gonna have to just let it go. They're gonna have to.
What happens if you at a concert, Chris Brown, all these heartthrobs or whatever? Can your girl get called to the stage, Craig?
This again? Oh my God. Who did that? You went to a concert and your girl went up there?
No, I saw this other lady up on stage that Travis Kelce used to be with.
Oh, is that who that was? Oh, I saw that. Wait, was it
Chris Brown called her to the stage?
Chris Brown called her to the stage and busted down, and she was all with it.
Listen, I have watched that video an unhealthy amount of times, but I am not ashamed, okay? Kayla did exactly what needed to be done.
She had that leg up. She grabbed him closer. She was bouncing ass too. Grind on me. Oh my God.
Yeah, she trying to get chose again.
Well, she ain't gonna get chose again, not by Chris Brown. I mean, he a smash, but I'm saying this ain't the type that you really choose if you're a boss ass. Niggas don't be trying to cuff them, nigga. Them.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it turns out that Travis Kelce is very intelligent to shake her. Because when you see how she was on stage for the glory.
For the glory of the
I thought that
set.
was all. See, now I wish I'd have known the name. I just kept.
And once again, when you see her, don't you ever put her in the same sentence with that MAGA man. That video, my God, that leg. Chris didn't even know what to do with that, because you know he liked black girls. Well, okay, that's another topic. But I know he was like, let me think twice about it. I know they was in that locker room trolling. Like, you left that? Are you crazy?
Mention my girl and that damn football player in the same sentence again. Matter of fact, y'all need to check on him, because he's probably watching that video on mute somewhere, punching the air. Kayla girl though, we see you.
As men, we understood what we were looking at. We didn't have to be told 3 or 4 times. We knew exactly what that was. And there is not a single man in America who looked at this picture and did not know exactly what he was looking at. Oh, dude, he's here for a good time. This isn't a joke what you see on his face right now. That expression is for real. He's here until he gets tired of it, and then he's gonna move on. The expression on his face, every man understands, oh, you just here for the layup.
Why do men always try to put their input somewhere it's not needed? Okay, I just want to know. Because all I see in the comments is men talking about single women keep single women single. Bruh, shut up. She out here living every woman's dream. Yeah. She danced for Chris Brown and Chris Brown danced for her. I just wish y'all would learn your place. And half of us that's celebrating her doing that aren't single. Look, just stay in a man's place. Stay in a man's place. This don't have nothing to do with y'all. Unless your name is Christopher Maurice Brown himself. I don't really too much care what y'all got to say on the topic. We're celebrating Kayla Nicole. That was a win for her, okay? That was a win for my girl. She won for all of us girlies, okay?
This is how Travis presented her to the world. And she didn't understand what his real intentions were, even with this going on. Here's another picture. And this is how Travis Kelce presented her to the world. She wanted to let you all know, oh, I got him where I want him. Do you think that we are ever going to see any pictures of Travis Kelce with Taylor Swift, either as his fiance or his wife, doing this? What?
We have to understand, if you out on a date with a woman and she could get called on stage by a singer,
You'll find a lot out about her.
how does that ride home go?
What's her name again?
Bum ass who used to be with Kelsey. Just type that in and see what pop up. She almost want to call herself Miss Kelsey.
Got on her feelings when you guys were together when you got with
I see him on her like he's her. That's crazy.
Man,
I
bust
thought
her
that
down
was
on
a
the
stage. I thought it
stage.
was a whole act.
Kayla Nicole. She was on stage with Chris Brown making a goddamn fool out of herself.
Oh, that is crazy.
Especially for who act like she about something. You can't do that and expect to get chose by nobody with options.
When it comes to high value men, when you lead with your sexuality, you lose. Oh yeah. When you lead with your sexuality, you lose. What do you mean, your sexuality, you lose? Yeah. If you out here thotting it up, you out here talking about, oh, you got a potty mouth. You trying to act like you're so down and so with it that he ain't never had nothing quite like you. Leading with your sexuality, ladies, you lose. Why? Because if you'll try to lead with your sexuality for him, you try to leverage access to your body. You've tried to put that deposit in other kind of high value banks around the city. Yeah. Men want women who are a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed, but they do not like slizzies. They do not like slots. Slot machines don't work. Men, high value men, don't want to be with a slot machine. And if you lead with your carnal ability, you come off like a slot machine. He will hook up with you. He's going to pull a lever. He's going to invest some coins in that machine. He's going to see if he can get the tumblers to line up, but he's not going to sit there and waste his fortune on it. I mean, nobody gets rich on the slots.
You just put yourself out there with all of the dudes who work out that need an Uber home. I'm just putting it out there for you, little sister. Don't play yourself like that. We ain't knocking the singers who get the girls to come on stage. It's bust downs for that. But who's gonna claim bust down? Nobody claims bust down, and I don't think it's fair. You have to let the world know that you are desperate for attention. That way, the smart guys can make a wise decision into putting you in the category you belong in. Desperate for attention. Let me tell you something. You are deceiving anybody if you're out and you don't act desperate for attention.
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk. Ladies and gentlemen of polite savages, we're now about to embark on a journey guaranteed to anger modern women and harlequins alike. The only thing that we can guarantee is that we tell the truth and nothing but the truth as we see it. So hold on. Are you ready? Let's go.
Well, it looks like Kayla Nicole really shows all of us what she's all about. Just another bust down looking for a bit of clout to gain ground in her fading spotlight. Ever since she lost Kansas City NFL player Travis Kelce to a superstar singer Taylor Swift, who politely moved her right aside as where she came in swooping in swiftly, where she secured a diamond ring, a white bridal dress, waiting to walk down the aisle for a white wedding. Where you see the jealousy welling up and the envy is brewing in the heart of Kayla Nicole as she's punching the air when no one is looking. Where you know that pent-up frustration's gotta go somewhere. And as you know it, where can she get that cathartic release? She's gonna go run upstage to the Pound Town, straight out of them fornicating scenes with Chris Brown for the whole world to see. And Chris Breezy sure doesn't disappoint, showing us that the ladies like Kayla Nicole, the influencer models approaching the unforgiving wall, is really out here for them streets. Somehow Kayla Nicole thought this was the best use of her time and her talents on stage getting nasty. to show the whole world exactly why Travis Kelce bypassed a bombshell asset with a piss-poor attitude for a billionaire Pleasant Pencil thin Taylor Swift. But just wait until you hear this.
Another update with my career, I recently hired PR. Yes. Take that, E-News Shade Room. I hired PR for a multitude of reasons. It is not cheap. The beauty of PR though, and why I feel like I need it so much in my life right now, is because I'm really trying to shift the narrative and get people to focus on the work. I'm doing a lot of work and I'm doing a lot of really cool things, and I want that to be talked about.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying?
And so I brought in this amazing PR team who is going to help me refocus the attention on the things that matter. It's going to assist you guys in shifting that lens of my past and focusing on my future. I'm doing a lot of amazing things, honestly, from the show that I did, Special Forces, to Tribe Therapy and developing my own apparel line. But I'm doing a lot of amazing things with this podcast. I'm talking to great people, we're having great conversations, and I want that to be the focus. I want the old, tired narratives of 50-50 dates and relationship history. I want that all out the window. So I hired PR. It's costing me a lot of money. I would love for you guys to assist in my PR journey. Start talking about it. I want y'all talking about it, okay? Help me, help you, help me. For a minute there, my manager thought I might need crisis PR. That's how crazy dark it got. But we're on the other side of things. There's no crisis. This is just me being a businesswoman in today's day and age, and you need PR. Hopefully you'll see me at Fashion Week because I got a PR team. Hello? Hopefully you'll see me at more red carpet events because I got a PR team. Hopefully you'll see more press that's focused on the positive things that I'm doing in my own personal life. So I'm really, really, really excited about that.
Kayla Nicole is desperate for attention as she sees the runway running out. Her plan A with Travis Kelce is now a failed plan in which she wanted to live that soft girl life instead of going to work and using her degree in sports broadcasting. Because you know that's not what she wanted to do and do the podcast hustle. She wanted to hook herself up with an athlete, but now that meal ticket is long gone and she's starting to just realize that the DMs are drying out. And we're not talking about any kind of guy, but it's the guy she wants and willing to give a shot and willing to fly her out.
Folks, she graduated from Pepperdine University. She got a bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism. She went to Pepperdine University. Jason, why do you keep saying that? I keep saying that because it's not accidental. She was looking for what she saw as the man who was supposed to go with that degree. She was going to go from being on the fringes of sports to having one of the athletes choose her, and particularly a white athlete. She was angling for a white one from the very beginning. We all seen the signs, we all seen the indicators. The reason why that degree is important is because that degree is the indicator of what she felt she qualified for. And she felt I qualified for a white athlete. She just figured there's no way in the world that there's not a white man who's gonna take me off the market. She's one of those young black females who was getting flued out all over the place. Damn! She already told you she met Travis Kelce through Instagram. You think Travis was the only one? Do you all think that Travis Kelce was the only person that she ever took her shot for on Instagram? Of course not. I'm telling you that she's been a bunch of places with a number of men.
In my opinion, she was gunning for that soft girl life, and Travis Kelce was her meal ticket for her way out. So she probably thought this was the next best thing to do, is running up on stage and getting dry humped by Chris Brown for everyone to see. Well, she sure got the attention that she was seeking, but it was the wrong attention that would decrease her chances in securing a high-value man. But the time is a ticking on her biological clock. It was the last Hail Mary heave with the game clock running down for the game-winning touchdown. where the main objective was using her body to seduce Chris Breezy. But the problem is, just like so many women make the same mistake like Kayla Nicole, is that remove the money and the status. You're just another beautiful, sexy woman with desirable holes. It doesn't matter if that woman is from a retail store like Target, or working at fast food restaurants like In-N-Out, or even the cashier at Walmart. It all comes down whether the woman is friendly, cooperative, and submissive, one of a great attitude, and without a huge sense of entitlement, living off her social media clout like Kayla Nicole. And this is what I speculate what she's gonna say next, saying all this has increased the awareness to her personal brand and her business, as she was willingly partaking in violating her own good standing. The high value man that she seeks is not gonna see her in his eyes as his soon-to-be wife.
Baby is fine. She was up there putting on her own show before Chris even got to her. Before he even touched her, she was already showing y'all what she was working with. Man, if I were Chris, they would have had to stop the concert. I would have flipped her over so fast. Do you not see how thick Miss Kayla is? Do you not see how fine she is? How pretty. I'm talking about, look at the face card. Let's look at how pretty she is.
Now, if Chris chooses you next to join him on stage for his Take You Down performance, you better come correct. If you're not coming like Kayla, don't even bother going on stage.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, and y'all talk about a WAP. It's a Cardi B thing. No, man, no. Y'all don't get it, man. High value men don't want these little girl trinkets. High value men aren't impressed with stuff like that. High value men get their thrills by closing large real estate deals. You know, closing large sales. High value men get their adrenaline rushes in the area of men, in the competition, in the coliseum of combat between men. Then he comes home and ravages his woman, who's like, "Ay, papi, ay, yo mío, papi, ay, oh, you killed it, papi, oh, yeah." Yeah, that's what he wants. He don't want you up there, you know, trying to put him in a chokehold and talking about putting him in the buck. No. See, everything that I've talked about so far is masculine. Your job or your degree or your education, it's a masculine trait.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness.